Hello, it's Locksmith, and welcome to a commentary. Today we'll be talking about trading your economy for position, trading position for economy, and I'll show you 3 good examples of discussing these ideas, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the lesson. Alright, so what is economy? That's going to be the next thing we're going to talk about. Economy is your fuel, countermeasures, missiles, altitude, and airspeed, so you'll be trading some of this off to gain position on an opponent, or maybe giving them position to save some of these resources. So this first example, it's a 1v1 versus another top tier comp player, and I'm going to show you how to force someone to play the economy game, to get position and force them to take bad shots if they don't want to accept the economy exchange. And really a big part of getting better in DCS and air-to-air combat is continually thinking about what are you giving up. If you're giving up your economy but you're not earning position, then you're going to lose. And if you're in the competitive scene and you're not doing so well, you're probably not thinking in terms of trading your position to save economy or economy to save position. So we're going to start off here with a notch, and I notice right away that I'm going to recommit way faster than the guy I'm flying against, which allows me now to decide if I want to play position or economy here. So I decide to shoot really early, 10 miles, and I'm going to use my targeting pod here to keep him notched. So even though his radar's picking me up, he's actually dropping lock on me, and I'm forcing him to play the economy game. So you're going to notice he does not fox, so I'm able to now get position on him and try to take leg pursuit and then keep the pressure on. So I'm going to fox on him again, so I'm actually up on a huge position here, but I'm down 2 AMRAAM, so if he does not want to accept this exchange, he will be facing 2 AMRAAMs head on here. He decides not to accept the exchange and just play economy, so I shoot the Fox 2, I save 1 AMRAAM, and shoot the last AMRAAM off bore like a toxic player that I am, and end up notching the missile. It desyncs here, but it does not matter. I already won the fight and I killed him. So that's a quick example of me showing you that I forced him to play economy. He denied the exchange and paid for it. He would have been better off playing the economy game up 2 or 3 AMRAAMs and a 9M. His next example is going to be the most beneficial to anyone watching this video. It is an absolutely prime example of exchanging economy and position back and forth. So I'm flying against Savior, who is considered to be by many and myself to be the best pilot in DCS, and it's just a joy and a pleasure to fly against him here. So I match his altitude and I give him a fox. I'm upside down so I can watch his position. He's aggressively diving. I'm playing aggressive here, waiting for the missile to go pipple, and I'm going to show how studying your RWR here allows you to also take position here. So I notice the missile's going up with me, I drop underneath the missile and cut inside, and now I'm earned prime real estate on my Bandit 6. I set up another Fox here to keep him busy. So Fox 3, and now he's forced to play economy here. And I'm trying to earn some position on him here. I'm waiting for him to shoot. He does decide to accept the exchange of economy versus position here. And my job now is to not squander this position. So I start to press him hard here, 7 miles, Fox 3, and he decides now to finally make it more of an even game and not play economy anymore, but now he is up 1 AMRAAM, he has 2 Sparrows, so he actually is up 3 missiles now. So I go in here and I'm going to try to even out the economy by just exchanging a 9M for an AMRAAM. Savior's too smart and decides that this is not a trade he's willing to take. I visually notch him here, denying him the shot, which is kind of stupid because I wanted him to shoot. And now we trade shots here. Now I'm in the position where I've lost position and economy, and I can try to fight for one or the other, but I can't do both. He has 1 AMRAAM, 2 Sparrows, and 2 9Ms, And so my only option here is to visual notch him to the merge. So I turn in, find him visually, and he's going to shoot 2 Sparrows, an AMRAAM, and a 9M. I am flaring the whole time, and I am going to trade all his resources for evening out the economy. But in turn, of course, since I'm trading, he's going to have to get the position on me. So, but this is okay. In a match, this would just turn to be a merge, and if I had a teammate, this would be the worst position he'd want to be in, is trying to gun me down with teammates coming to support. But Savior is the best in the world, so I'm kind of helpless here with him in a Hornet. Most players would overshoot these maneuvers here in this position, but Savior is the one who taught me this trick, so he's not falling for it. Hits my wing with the gun here, but I still consider this a win, and so did the rest of the team, because I had evened out the economy game and made it to the merge. So, really good example of just showcasing how, he played the economy game, he got up, then down position after I had position, and then I made him burn his economy, and we made it to the merge, and, we pretty much nullified the positions here, and this is considered a win by all means. So, good example. I ended up breaking my wing here. Alright, last example here is on Growing Sidewinder. So I'm willing to visually notch this guy, let him burn his economy, or just take a bad position here. I do notice that he begins to dive by watching his contrails, so I now can press him. And the key thing with limited economy in this game is guaranteeing good missile shots. So I'm going to come in here and start to press him, since he's given up his position, and I can earn position on him. So, time to press him. 8 miles. We're going to hold till no escape here. Alright, Fox 3, 5.5 miles from boat, no escape. Pre-notch him so he can't shoot back, visually find him, and that missile's definitely going to smack him. Alright, so now I got 3 bands in front of me, and now I got to think about how to gain position or play economy. And so I lock the guy in the front, PDL the guy in the back. I notice that he's diving and offsetting, so I assume that he shot at me, an ET or some sort of Fox 3. Nothing comes, maybe an ET, couldn't tell. I dropped the flares. And he's decided to trade economy and position here, so now I'm on his 6, and I'm going to press him. I notice that I'm getting pressed by multiple bandits, and so I'm going to have to make a decision here. And part of trading economy is not just for position, but it's for space. And space can be position, but it can just be for time. And so here I'm going to make the decision to trade an AMRAAM on this guy to create space, which gives me time to deal with the other guys that are coming. So Fox 3, move on to the next guy here, lock him up. Once again, we want to make our shots count, especially since we just wasted an AMRAAM. I mean, we didn't really waste it, but we're not going to kill him with it, but we're gaining some space. Fox 3, no escape, 6 miles. Missiles on me from the other guy that's high.
Altitude, pull up.
So generally, about 3 snakes will kill a missile when you get it behind you. So 1 snake, 2 snakes, and on the 3rd one I'll turn in and have to deal with the guy that's pressing me now. So once again, I'm going to have to trade my position to save on economy here, because these guys are going to have more missiles than me since I've been fighting for a while. So the guy foxes on me, I'm trying to notch his missile and visually notch him at the same time. Another missile, trashed instantly. And so now you can hear him, he's trying to lock me, but he can't because I have him notched here. And he's already wasted 2 missiles. And I'm giving him some position, but I'm saving my economy here. He foxes again. This time, it does not look like it was really supported, so it must have been a mad dog or something weird. And now that I defeated the missile, I can now kill him because he burnt up all his economy.
Lock.
Fox
Chaff.
2.
Flare. Chaff. Flare.
Splash. Alright, now we got one more guy to deal with here. So I find him. So I hope this video has been helpful. I'm just going to splash this last guy, just like you normally would. But just think about, you know, if you're spending your resources, whether it's field countermeasures, missiles, airspeed, or altitude, are you gaining any position or space that's advantageous to an overall winning position later on? And I bet if you're dying a lot or not having a lot of success, you're not thinking in this mindset. And I think this is the most mature way to look at the game and improve on it, is figuring out how you can trade your economy for position, or save on your position to hold on your economy. So anyways, this was Locksmith. Hope this video was helpful. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. We'll see you later.